Hey, Jason Mitchell here with Midwest Outdoors. We're back out in Devil's Lake, North Dakota, and we're doing one of my favorite things, shallow water walleyes. We're just getting set up here on basically a flat that comes up to maybe 5 to 10 feet. And we're just drilling some holes. We're just trying to get on them, see if we can find them here this morning. There. Perfect eater. You know, we're just aggressively jigging here. These fish, they move up on these flats and they're aggressive. You can see how foggy it is today. And Devil's Lake, you know, it's a great multi-species destination where, you know, there's perch and pike, but you get these gray cloudy days. And one of my favorite things to do is just spend the whole day up shallow. We're on a 10-foot flat here. And these walleyes will bite all day in this fog. Just pinching off a minnow head. And what's fun about this and find these fish up in 10 feet of water is they're aggressive. There's a good one. Oh, look at that. And they are just, they just growl at you. They're just, love these shallow, aggressive walleyes. Right now we're in 10 feet of water. You know, we've got, 20 feet off this flat. It gets deeper, but, these spots can be good for, duration of the winter. Just got to drill some holes and find them. Yeah, we're just here, got out on this little flat this morning, this hump, and these fish are coming up, taking a look at it, and then going back down. They're right on the bottom, and then they pop back up and just kept working them. Third time brought him up, and I got him to bite. Nice eater walleye right there. Got another fish on here. Second one out of this hole. Oh, nice. Nice walleye. These rattling blade spoons seem to be bringing them in, and they're just coming right up off the bottom, and he just hammered it. You know what's neat about this spoon, you can see it's got that Pyrex glass rattle chamber, and it's really loud, and these fish are aggressive. You know, when you're looking for the fish, that's one thing, but you also need a fish where the fish can find you, and these fish are aggressive up on these flats. They're looking for a meal, and that blade spoon just calls them right in. But and the cool thing about this too is you get this fog, and a lot of times on Devil's Lake, we get these shallow patterns. That's no secret, but a lot of times it's a morning and sunrise, sunset bite, but you get this fog and you can catch them all day. So sometimes your morning windows might not be as distinct, but you can catch fish all day. And so especially in these flats, we'll just bounce around. It's an advantage of fishing outside here. We're wearing ice armor. You're not pinned down to one spot. You get bored with a hole after 10 minutes, you just walk over 50 feet and you can really pile up fish that way. Fish outside, fish these flats in the fog, and it's a good bet for walleyes on Devil's Lake. Yeah, we had to chase them a little bit last night, but yeah, hole hopping was the way to go once we get out of the shelters and chase them down, and yeah, that's gonna look good in grease. Heck yeah, man. All right. Yeah, that fish just came up and just smoked it. Oh. Yeah, they're just nice. Just nice, solid fish. Ah. Look at here, Dan the man carrying a walleye up. Got another one? Yeah, all right. Yeah, we're bagging them pretty good here. Yeah, they're adding up. Yeah. There's some big advantages to fishing outside. I think with walleye fishing, so often people think they got to put a wheelhouse out, they got to put a portable out, and they got to find the spot, the structure, and sit and wait. But this hole hopping, which can be so effective for panfish, people have this mentality: drill a lot of holes, fish a lot of holes for bluegills, crappies. Can be just as effective for walleye fishing, can it? Oh, yeah. And this is the gear that you're wearing. The old saying: you wear your fish house on your back, put on some ice armor, and go. Oh yeah, Jason, I mean, you nailed it. It's just about it's dressing smart, dressing for the elements. I don't know, it's about 5 degrees and wind blowing, and you need something you can count on. And when you got to chase the walleyes like we're doing here, we're not in the side of a nice warm shelter today, so having gear that's going to keep you warm and let your body breathe is key too. You want a nice breathable ice fishing suit so you're not getting wet from your own sweat. Guys don't think about that all the time. What's important to me when I'm fishing outside is just padded knees, waterproof pockets, and just something that's warm that gives you the dexterity and the flexibility to get after these fish. Stick them. There, we got them. Nice. Oh. There's no size limit on Devil's Lake, but I tell you what, some days I would eat that fish, but today I'm being kind.
So yeah, it's just something that anybody can do. You know, you find these flats that are in 12 to 5 feet of water, and you know, a lot of them are, you know, they have deep water next to them, but you know, this shallow structure, you know, hold fish all winter long. It's, you know, just come out here and do it. You know, use your app, use your map chip, and the structure is really easy to find.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Another.
All right, man.
Walleye. Beautiful. Rattling blade spoon.
Well, we're going to be eating good tonight,
just
huh?
Hammering them, man.
Just perfect eaters. There's
Oh,
a lot
man,
of fish
I'm telling
there.
you. know, like you were saying, Jason, I think that sound just brings them in, you know?
Yeah, well, these fish, when they're up here to eat. They're aggressive. I mean, when you find them in 5 to 9 feet of water, 10 feet of water, they usually eat.
Yep, yep.
You know, if you want more information on ice armor, just go to clamoutdoors.com. And I'm Jason Mitchell with Dan Stefanich. We'll see you next week on Midwest Outdoors.